welcome all you Poto Pirate fans out there in the community. Believe it or not, I have not been relieved from my duty as a correspondent here at Poto High School. So apparently I am doing something right. I got a couple announcements this week. First thing I want to talk about is this coming Thursday night from 8:30 to 9:30. We will be turning our football lights, our softball lights, and baseball lights on from 8:30 to 9:30. We are doing this in honor of our 2020 seniors. We will also be scrolling across our football scoreboard the portrait panel pictures of our 2020 seniors. Again, that will last for 1 hour. At 9:30 p.m., all lights will be turned out at the same exact time. I also want to fill you in on we are still trying for a traditional graduation. We are holding out hope. We are just waiting for confirmation from Governor Stitt and Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister that the business will start opening up slowly, and we'll also be able to allow people into our school facilities. So if they do open it up, there could be some stipulations that go along with it, such as per student can only have so many immediate family members that can attend the graduation, just to make sure we are following social distancing guidelines. But there is still hope on the horizon. We are crossing our fingers and we are praying that this will happen for you seniors. You guys mean the world to us, and so we are going to work our tails off to make this happen if possible. I also want to remind everybody that we are disinfecting our buildings as we speak. It is a slow process and we will get that done, but when all buildings are disinfected, we will allow students to come up and retrieve their belongings in an appointment style type fashion. Also, we will have the seniors come up probably on a separate day, and we will hand out caps and gowns if you have not received yours yet. Or if you're borrowing caps and gowns, we will also have a photographer here that could take your picture for the graduation if we happen to have a virtual graduation. Hopefully, cross your fingers, we're having a traditional graduation, but we need to be prepared. So, we'll have a certain day for the seniors to come up. We can also turn in library books, fines, athletic gear. You can also retrieve your instruments and athletic apparel as needed, depending on where they are, maybe the field house or the baseball field or for soccer here at the football field. But we will have a day set aside as soon as all buildings are disinfected. Now at this time, I'm going to throw it over to our Poto Pirate News that is ran by our own Poto High School students. Guys, can you kind of tell me how's the daily living going, being quarantined with your parents all day, what's your schedule like? Kind of tell us about how's it's going during this quarantine time.
Hey, I'm Emma Baker. What's going down right now is a pandemic.
Coronavirus!
We're all locked up at home. There's nothing to do. We are stuck here, no more school for the rest of the year. We can't go out see friends. We can't go out and have fun. Everything is all whack. My whack day begins around 7 a.m. Most people sleep until noon, but keeping a good sleep schedule makes me feel a lot better while staying in quarantine. Once I'm awake and ready for the day, I chill on my phone for a few minutes. And by 10 a.m., I'm ready to start my schoolwork. After starting my schoolwork, I remember that I need breakfast, so I run downstairs and make some whipped coffee and grab a banana. I take that back to my room and continue my homework. Around 1 p.m., I decide I'm done with my work for the day and I go get something for lunch. The rest of my day is spent with my family, on the phone with my friends, and eating.
I think that the world will go back to kind of like normal, but we'll be a lot cleaner and we'll be like more aware of our surroundings, like what we're touching and like nasty stuff. A lot more jobs will be done like at home, like online. I think that it'll be a slow like progression to get back to like going back to work and stuff.
Okay. How do you think the world is going to change after the coronavirus kind of dies down?
Well, I'm hoping that families are a lot closer and they enjoy each other more, and I'm hoping that we are a lot more grateful for what we have and the freedoms we had that were taken away from us.
Thank you.
There's going to be lasting effects in all areas. And when you look at the food choices and physical fitness levels of people, there's going to be a lot of repercussions from that, good and bad. If you look spiritually at what's happening, we've gone to church online, and it's not just here in the United States, but globally. The numbers show that a lot of people are really reaching out to a higher power. I think educationally, things will be a little bit different because we're seeing that we can do many things online. I think that we'll come out of this stronger. I think our families will shift, our education system will shift, there'll be a shift in the job market, and I think we'll see a lot of changes, but changes aren't always bad. A lot of times changes are good.
I think it's too early to tell. We don't yet know how this is going to play out and how long it will last. I did read a book with all this time on my hands about the 1918 pandemic. It came in a series of 3 waves, and certainly this is going to be around for a long time. The good news is today, first of all, the Spanish influenza, as it was known, was far worse than this, if we can take some comfort in that. And secondly, we have in place, of course, much better medicine, but better national and international cooperation. I hope that after this, people will have more emphasis on science and trust in science and medicine. And I hope that people recognize the importance of our government institutions and our civil servants, our health workers and others that work tirelessly and behind the scenes to try to make sure that we're safe. And I think that is happening as well. Well, that's what I hope for. I fear that if it goes on for a long time, there could be serious economic consequences that will definitely have a huge impact on this next generation of students after you graduate high school and college and enter the job market. But I have confidence that we can come back from it. Certainly this is a unique and historical time that nobody alive has lived through anything like this. Having weathered the Cold War, World War II, and other pandemics, and studying the Black Death, I think we got this.
This next part's my favorite part, cause it's time to shine. Gonna do it.
Hey everybody, it's Sally, and I'm here to just give you some words of encouragement. I forgot how to talk. Words of encouragement during these trying times. So you may be thinking, wow, I've got all the time in the world to just sit and do nothing and watch TikToks in bed all day. And while that's fun, trust me, I've done it, I think we have a lot of time on our hands to just grow as people and try new things. I've actually learned how to cook spaghetti, as difficult as that might be. It was pretty tasty, and so if I can do it, anyone else can. Or if you're wanting to be more artistic, watercolor. It looks like a 5-year-old did it because I'm just now starting, but by the end of this I will be pretty good. And now I'm also getting ready to, wait for it, learn how to skateboard. Yeah, so let's go to Addie and see what she's been up to for however many days it's been. I don't know, I lost count. I don't know what day it is.
Hi guys, I'm Addie, and these are my lovely dogs. They have been my buddies during this long quarantine because, I don't know if you know, but most of our foreign exchange students had to go home. I had one, her name was Claire, and she was the coolest, and I miss her so much.
Hey guys, I hope you're all doing good. I'm in France because of the coronavirus, and that's where I live. So there's my dog, the pretty sunset, and where my parents work and I help a little bit. And enjoy your quarantine.
Quarantine for me has definitely been interesting. I have found so much to do that I never would have done if it wasn't for this. So I think the positive side to look at this is to do things that make you happy. Go outside, go get some fresh air, pet your dogs or your cat or whatever. Take a walk. You'd be surprised by how much it could brighten your mood.
All right, that sounds great. As long as you don't burn down the kitchen or break any bones, that's a perfect way to spend your time quarantined with your parents and other siblings that you may have. Okay, now we're going to go outside to our Director of Operations, Jeremy Query. Jeremy, can you tell me how the building looks out there and how it's going?
Yep, still working on it.